is our time to shine. Set it off like dynamite.
Address the court from the throne, newly minted. Crown adorn the dome, you want it, come and get it. Noble bloodline, vintage, rule with an iron fist. This is how we do business. My squad go ballistic. Swords forged to steel, running towards the field. Hundreds more to deal. Give them something more than real. The legacy that we bring when that last bell rings, they will remember one thing.
We are the new kings, winning this fight tonight with our name lit up in lights. We are the new kings. This is our time to shine. Set it off like dynamite. We are the new kings, winning this fight tonight with our name lit up in lights. We are the new kings. This is our time to shine. Set it off like dynamite.
Good weekend, guys. This is the PUBG Mobile Professional League Malaysia Singapore 2020, brought to you by PUBG Corporation, Tencent Games, as well as Lightspeed and Quantum Studios. Every one of you, you're still watching this on Facebook Gaming, together with us, your casters for today, Sir Cloud, as well as the pretty, just only freshly makeup Chuchu.
Do you have to mention that out like in public now? My goodness me, yeah, I did that. And you guys who follow me on stream just now, thanks for the support. And before that, we're gonna jump into our second last day of the final week. Now, before that, in case you guys haven't noticed, we're a bit delayed than before. For those who actually not watching it, be sure to stay tuned for PUBG Mobile English or Malay cast. We have the Malay cast in the link below. Okay, in case you guys start asking already, we have the link below. So just go there for Malay. Don't go anywhere else. Don't get lost. That's the direction that you guys are going. We'll be live on, and tomorrow will be last day. Will be at 12 noon as well. So be sure to stay tuned with us with our final week here. Hope you guys have a great day ahead. So we're talking about final week. Yesterday was a total wowing day for Team Secret.
What can I say? No other team has done a 3 chicken dinner in a day, and Team Secret has broken records. Not only they have done a 3 chicken dinner in a day, they have surpassed all teams to be the top chicken dinner holders for now, with 11 in their hand. Of course, there are a couple of other teams just behind them with 10, which they can still overtake today. But then again, Team Secret fans, don't feel despair. They are still playing tomorrow, so chill out. But today it will be the teams between, let's see, it's going to be B and C today. Yeah, there you go.
That's quite true. We're gonna have C, which is one of my favorite group. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit biased when it comes to the grouping, but yeah, we're looking at Group C, which forced everybody to fight, except if it's a circle with just water. Then you're gonna have a cloudy day for us. There you go. It's gonna be a cloudy day for me, at least, because we were looking at everybody just ramming themselves into the water, and we're gonna look at a lot of fishermen going on that boat, making sure they, you know, bait everybody out of the please no. I just wish it's not that bad in Sanhok. We do know that when it comes to Sanhok, circle is always just really a huge mess, because everybody will be forced into somewhere else that we don't want to see.
Oh, but it's not that bad.
It is that bad.
No, it's nice. Just remember yesterday's game where the Dingoz, they managed to evade Team Secret while Mator was just happily shooting. It's like, yeah, you guys are in the water, yeah. But then again, they managed to beat the odds and go the other side. And well, there was a nice, refreshing play, right? Comments, right?
No.
Oh. Just got shot like that. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're pew pew. At least better than your sound effect of shoot. How is it? It sounds like farting. Like
you just did it for me. Thanks.
Yeah,
there you go. That's the answer.
Exactly, literally that sound. That was horrible, by the way. And back about the game we go. Okay, Team Secret. They got a hat trick. They got straight 3 games out there. Is it back to back? 1 chicken in and lost it 1, and then he got themselves the last chicken in as well. So that was a huge win for them, widening up the gap. So does that mean that Secret's strategy that they developed recently is actually successful?
Yeah, it's definitely not a tragedy to them, that's for sure. Wow, I'm rhyming now. Not too bad, yeah. Okay, but I think what they are working on yesterday at least it's working out for them. So I think they have one more official day before their grand final show. So it's all on the lines these few days for them to fix anything that they want. But of course, today's focus is not going to be on Team Secret. Today's focus is on to Group B and Group C. And I must say, today is the last league day
For
Hello,
Group
Chiki,
B.
by the way, for Group B. Yeah,
At least
so
your cat's moving. I'm like,
yeah, that's Nobu's cousin. Like, yeah, if they're cousins, they'll be same color. There you go. Yeah.
he just not. There you go. Finally.
Yeah, gave you the high five towards the end there. All right, there you go.
It's
So
like-
Group B,
Just
no
ignore
matter
me.
what you do, right? You're always like, I don't care.
Yeah, that's what
whatever.
he does. Like, hey, come on, your mom needs love too here. Help me out a bit. But yeah, we're gonna jumping back about today's game, which is gonna be versus C. Like you said, B last push. Bapak, can they clutch this one out because they are actually at the top 3? Will they get themselves the top spot here? Because it seems like I have a feeling they swapped the places with Team Secret. Team Secret was like second or third back then. And then before this, Bapak is having themselves that crown. The first place, the Kings. We call it the Kings now.
The
But-
new kings.
Yeah, we are
Okay,
the new king. There you go.
There you go.
But they are not kings yet because we still do have the grand finals. Speaking of which, okay, don't mind about the top 5 there. We're talking about the bottom 16. That's more interesting to talk about because we do know they don't have that much games left.
Yeah, definitely, especially for those in Group B. So we will recap a little bit later on if you don't remember which teams are in Group B and also Group C. But well, we all know that these couple of teams, like Chuchu have been mentioned again and again, EVOS VIP, they are in a shaky position. If they don't do enough these next 2 days, they face themselves elimination from this tournament. So not a position that you want to be, especially if you're a direct invite team with such big names in the team at the same time. People like Kuza, people with high reputation like Heiko and all that. So yeah, it's going to be shaky for them. But of course, there are a couple of other teams as well that have pretty much nothing to lose in this game. So all out, please, all out, guys.
That's quite true.
Visible.
Especially speaking of invited teams, right? We're gonna jump into Traitor here, but do you think they have what it takes? I don't think they can actually get themselves at top 16 already. But at the same time, they are the only team that doesn't actually have themselves a chicken dinner yet.
The only Malaysian team.
The only Malaysian teams.
Yeah, only Malaysian team that does not have their chicken dinner yet. Mathematically, it's not going to be possible for
So
them.
you're a mathematician now with a
Oh, yeah.
methodological method. Oh, hi.
Oh,
You
hi,
want-
Chiki. Yeah, she wants some camera time. She's actually looking at you right now on the monitor.
Maybe
Like,
it is a she, right?
that's a she.
So that's a he.
That's a he. There you go.
Something going on between those two.
Oh, okay. Maybe she's
distance
checking him out.
relationship.
Like,
Yes,
there you
quite.
go. There you go. There you go.
Oh, he's really going at it. Okay, we're talking about Traitor. So we can push up the fact that no matter if you're invited or not, you still have to grind yourself. There's no privilege when it comes to getting yourself in the top 16 there.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
privilege.
there's an
I'm so
earthquake coming
sorry.
out from the side of.
Okay, I figured out
Wow.
what she was actually looking. You know that our background has this plane, that background of a plane. Yeah, that's what she was actually trying to catch.
That's adorable. But we're gonna
Okay.
jump into the format just now. 8 invited team, top 12 from Malaysia, and another top 4, which is from Singapore. Qualifiers altogether are 24 teams, which divided into 3 groups: A, B, and C. 8 teams each. In case you guys still don't know about this, where you guys have been, because we're already down to the final 2 days, 4 p.m. PL.
Yeah, the final 2 days, the final push, and of course, this will be the last day again that we will see teams in Group B. So show your support in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Any of your favorite teams in Group B, whether any of them, yeah, just show your support because they need them. They need that final push here. This is now or never for teams in Group B. And of course, as we can see here, 24 teams divided into 3 groups, 8 teams each group, as we can see, A, B, and C, and they all come from 8 invited teams into this league. Top 12 from Malaysia qualifiers as well as top 4 from Singapore qualifiers, and the matchup round robin, as we can see here, Tuesday and Friday A and B will be playing, Wednesday and Saturday, which is today, B and C will be playing, and tomorrow will be Thursday and Sunday, which is A and C will be playing. And all these teams today will be playing today and throughout will be playing 6 rounds each plus 1 scrim match as usual. So ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Of course, the scrim match will still be on.
Scrim match. I think the curse of the rubber chicken is quite true. Remember Geek got himself last time. Was it Geek Fam? Yeah, it was Geek Fam with the rubber chicken. In the end, they didn't get 2 days in a row for chicken. And then not just that, they almost got a chicken but didn't get the grass of it. That's really a salty moment for them. Hopefully they can get their momentum today because they will be playing when it comes to B versus C.
Yeah, they will be playing again when it comes to B versus C. But then again, yeah, it's the same goes as well. Unfortunately, the trend continues. Yesterday, H2O got that rubber chicken dinner but did not get the actual chicken on that day. So now moving over to the point system. For winner chicken dinner, first place 20 points, second place 14 points, third place 10 points, fourth place 8 points, 5th place 7 points, 6th place 6 points, 7th place 5 points, 8th place 4 points, 9th place 3 points, 10th place 2 points, 11 to 16 1 point, and of course 1 kill 1 point.
So we do see okay, do you keep track with UI kill score? Because we are keeping track on UI kill score. He is the fragger, probably the best fragger in Malaysia right now. But don't mind that, we do still have Jumper, we do still have 6 from Bapak, there's Voki on Resurgence side. These are the top scorers, including Geek Fam Damn Root. So these guys are actually running for the high top scorer fragger for Malaysia. But for the map, we still have Sims 4 maps. Sorry to disappoint you guys with that, but yep, there will be Sanhok, Erangel, Vikendi, and Miramar. We're gonna play 2 times Miramar and 2 times Erangel, including scrimmage. Will be 3 times Erangel then, and each one for the small maps, which is the wild card, either Sanhok or Vikendi. So please, the wild card map, just be kind to the players.
Wildcard map, please be kind to me. I can't
No,
say the
no.
because Chuchu would disagree. But they please be kind to me. Come on, that's the map that you want. Lots of action on. And now, of course, moving over to what these players are here for. The total prize pool, 150,000
Hey.
USD. Total
You have
league
to
prize
use
pool.
the word Mula. I haven't heard Mula for some time now.
Oh yeah, because I thought of switching it up though, but then nevertheless, well, okay, here we go. And the total league prize pool of 99,000 Mula USD, and the champion of the PMPL MYSG 2020 earns themselves 15,000 USD OMG. I have to add 15,000 USD OMG because the amount is just so lucrative. And of course, these prizes include for weekly best team and weekly best MVP as well. So of course, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who were asking, I know there's some in the chat as well asking that, are you supposed to announce the best team and best MVP? No, it's not yesterday. It's going to be on Sunday. So make
Tomorrow.
sure. Yeah, it's tomorrow actually. So make sure to keep an eye on your favorite teams, favorite players, and cheer for them. Hopefully they can get that because, of course, well, who doesn't want their favorite player or team to actually get something, right? And there you go. Do keep on cheering in the comment section.
Yeah, and you let us see your, I say, candidates for the MVP weekly and MVP for the individual player for the final week too. So we're gonna see for the individual, if I'm not mistaken, it's based on KDA. For the team or otherwise, it's for overall and all round. We're talking about disciplinary and also their profiles. But here we go, battle signates. We are confirmed there's one for Miramar, which is Yuhai. It's always popped up when it goes to Miramar. The other map though, I don't think we have for the other maps.
No, yesterday we did see that better signet for Yuhai, and that is the only better signet so far. But of course, there are a couple of players not too far behind. I believe 6 has a decent number of kill scores as well. So we'll get to see within these 2 days, within today actually. Today is the last day for 6 to be playing in the league. But of course, just a reminder for everybody, whoever's in Group B that we can see here, FV, Unbeatable, Bapak, Esports, Impunity, SG, Team H2O, Resurgence, the Dingoz, Axis, MPX, as well as Team NoRecoil. And on Group C, it's Geek, Fam, EVOS VIP, the one and only Yoodo Gang, Team Bosskurr, Still Hearts Esports, Last Survivor R2K, ESG Gaming, as well as XPERT and Y. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to really remember Group B, because these teams are going to play today for the last time in the league, and that it will be whether going home or going to the grand finals.
That's quite true, especially we're having our focus more onto Bosskurr way here. Because if they make it today, they'll make it for the grand finals. They are actually on the 18th placement now. And there's also Still Hearts really next to Bosskurr way as well. So can they finally make it up to the top 16? That's the bigger question. Because then the one that will be switching, it's either EVOS VIP, ESG, and also FV Unbeatable. Oh man, there's a lot of names that they are playing at their best today. For Last Survivor, they are secured for the top 8. They have been performing very exceptionally well for the past the final 2 weeks. I can't say past 2 weeks because we've been haven't resumed this tournament until after a hiatus of 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'd say they performed their best. They were at their peak in week 2 when we saw them get their double chicken dinner. That was the week that they performed exceptionally well, and I think that that week itself, whatever they gathered, already put them in a more comfortable spot to be in the top 16. Of course, plus the other points that they've gathered throughout week 1 and also throughout this week. Yes, I think Last Survivor R2K, they're one of the okay teams right now. Now, just now, Chiku,
okay, is just what you gave to them. They're more than okay. They are fine. They are great.
What's the difference between okay and fine?
It's a bit better than okay. Okay, it's like
okay.
Average. You are, okay. You know that kind of stuff. Like, you're fine, you're great, you're amazing. There you go.
Oh, there you go. You got the "you're amazing" from Choo Choo. All right.
They are actually, because it's not easy to climb yourself against the big teams out there.
Yeah, it's quite true, really. Plus, they are in a Group C where you have teams like Yoodo Gang and all these teams who are a little bit more aggressive. And we did come up with our thoughts that before that, if it's Group C, it always forces teams to be a little bit more aggressive to keep up to their pace, because Group C is just that way, right? So that's probably what we're going to see today. My eyes is, of course, on a couple of teams that are going to play for the last time today in the league. Teams like H2O, who have not gotten their chicken dinner yet, so hopefully can get it in this game. Let's see, Traitor is not in this group, I believe, right?
Traitor will be playing the last day tomorrow because Traitor is Group A. So Traitor, okay, like you said yesterday, the team that actually plays themselves quite down low below, like we're talking about Impunity, DivinityEsport, Traitor, Esport, and H2O. I'm sorry to say, but these 4 teams will have to try for Season 2 next time. They don't have that much time left. Some of them are playing just today, some of them are playing again tomorrow. And no matter how they rack up points, like even if they got a straight chicken dinner for the next couple of days, they don't seem to be able to cut the scores or the points in their standings. So maybe they're just playing for, firstly, must have that chicken dinner at least, and secondly, it's all about putting out dignity and putting out what they think is fun for the game, and just trying their final best there to see if they can go further than before.
Yeah, we did see like how H2O yesterday they tried to challenge Team Secret in Pochinki, which is everyone knows Pochinki is Team Secret's home ground, right? And what happened after that? Firstly, they gained the respect of the fans, like the viewers out there went wow, like yay H2O, way to go for putting up a challenge on the Team Secret. Just go for it, guys. And in game as well, we did see that Team Secret didn't expect that. We did see what Yuhai started crawling and it's like, oh no, someone's just next to us.
Yuhai was sacrificed at that point. Yuhai being knocked out quite early straight into the game. I can feel that he's not happy about that. But the rest of the Team Secret still managed to get themselves a top 10 even without Yuhai. But then there you go. We really want to see something like that. I think Traitor charged in. Was it Divinity or Traitor went in as well as H2O after that?
It was followed up by Traitor. Traitor was the one that actually finished off Yuhai, and they had to play the rest of the game with 3 players. So there you go, 2 teams, Traitor as well as H2O. They had nothing to lose. They're like, okay, let's just go for it.
That's quite true, and we're hoping for another one today because, you know, it's more fun to see a little bit of challenge for the team, especially if you're looking at the bottom 4. They actually have what it takes. We're back to the basics here. It's all about the mind games. How confident you are with yourself. How much do you believe in yourself? And how much do you trust your team there? If you can have all that combination combined and the synergy going up and communication is perfect for a team, that is a dream team. And this is the day where you have to prove yourself you have what it takes. We're going to jump into the Scrim match, which is going to be Erangel here. We have the featured player presenting here for you guys. Feast your eyes.
Feast your eyes on the featured players. 7up, Grim, Muffin, as well as Impact. So they will be your featured players for today. Impact is the only one on this page that have not gotten a chicken dinner for the side of Divinity. So if they were to do the business, today will be the day for them. And now look at the flight path. It does come from the northern side to the southern side, more towards the eastern side of the map. So it could be a kind map towards the middle of the western side of the map, maybe. We'll get to see really, really soon. But what I'm interested to see is that the drop points for this team. Again, like what we said just now, I want some teams to really put on a show. Put on a show, guys. Some teams you have nothing. Oh, plus this is a scrim match. There's nothing to lose for anyone. Put on a show for us.
Put on a show. I want my money back. I just remember that.
Oh wow!
There you go.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you Choo Choo the singer.
She did the caster today, but FV they are dropping around. So now coming to the base this time. And Last Survivor is challenging Nova Repnoye. Bapak is there instead of Milta.
Wow.
What is happening?
Wow.
Are playing whatever they have, or maybe just having fun here.
This is really playing whatever they want to play, right? So Last Survivor actually challenging. Hang on. Bapak actually challenging Last Survivor or vice versa. That's happening right now. Pochinki, my eyes are on there. So who would want to take that now that we don't have Team Secret playing today? And now Yoodo Gang looks like they're still splitting up. They're still playing that split up strategy that they've always deployed here. So playing in a little bit of their comfort style, but Manfarang really going far away from his team here without anything at all.
Yeah, yo, look at that Team NoRecoil charging in right into XPERT MY. Okay, they have to be careful. Team NoRecoil cannot be that comfortable, but they are placing themselves quite high in the standings there. I guess they are kind of in the middle show, but XPERT MY saying big charge down, knocked down. But this is a Scrim game, so everybody's just trying to have whatever they can and have fun with the game. Just remind yourself, sometimes tournament is a bit too stressful. You need to, lash it out in this kind of games and give a little bit of good warming up for most of these players.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. For them to test their connectivity, for them to test their devices, just to make sure their settings are on. So that's the reason for this Scrim game. But of course, for our entertainment as well. I did see that H2O looks like a couple of knocks there onto them. Not looking good for them as a start in the Scrim game. Now, Team NoRecoil, they seem to be in Pochinki at this moment with 4 team members still intact. Sinbi, Insomnus, he is a little bit low there. Need to loot up. Sinbi still looting on, does not have much utility on his side, but do have expert MY Dylan to deal with. Dylan is all alone though, so won't pose a big challenge towards the side of Team NoRecoil.
Team NoRecoil's trying to get the last one out for Dylan. They're hiding as much as he can. Well, some of them are like don't really actually think too much when it comes to the Scrim games. So maybe that is one of the reason why they are like, yeah, man, it's okay. You just go with this one. Some of it is just like want to try something new, want to play a game.
Want to play game? Yeah, it's either that or they're like, not in a creepy way, but it's either that or they just want to evade the rubber chicken because of the so-called curse, right? And now talking about curse, Palax got clipped there quite heavily, and now looks like Bosskurr will siege EVOS VIP into their home ground, paying that just across Kuza there. Palax will throw the nade just now, and now will pop up the first aid kit because he is low from the big clip. Brother looks like he'll be revived by his teammate as well. Palax trying to find a way in, but it's not going to be easy because those windows are really, really tight there. Only Kuza is trying to look at, again, another nade onto the side of Mozart. They need to move here. Mozart can't stay there because the grenades will continue to go out.
Look at that spray just now. VIP put a minute to catch and ram into their territory. Impunity happened to show up. Jazz is down, but at the same time, Impunity is not in a good spot. We have Bosskurr way behind to deal with for EVOS VIP there. Managed to wipe the whole team out. Hopefully, they are not like that for the real game because they really need the extra points. Now, speaking of Impunity, that's kind of a racking ball coming in with that kind of a ballsy move, I say. They need to, revive everybody up. Luckily, they didn't get crushed by EVOS VIP entirely. So they have I guess one more team. None of the last survivor, Ichong managed to pull this one out.
Ichong, okay, looks like not. He's been taken out by Bapak Bart just now, and now Impunity want to bump in as well. And now Jaeger and team, they are waiting outside. This is the challenge. I'm pretty sure they do know that EVOS VIP have this as their home ground. And now Jaeger, the shots do connect on the side of Putra. Putra is now no knocked down yet. Putra can retreat behind and refuel himself. But looks like Jaeger will prep up a grenade now, try to make a toss onto the other side. It's not going to be easy because it's quite a distance there. Does not connect onto Putra. Putra managed to heal up and now reset himself. Now both teams now locked out, one on the outside, one on the inside.
There's quite a Jaeger trying to reposition himself to get on EVOS VIP here. And EVOS VIP, can they actually clutch this one out? They are playing with their territory, their dominance. If they cannot show their dominance here, it will be all in vain. VIP Putra playing in the high ground. Going with the Scar L. Vex already knocked down. Rectify is really low. Last thing of hell, Jaeger. Can Rectify coming up from this? No, I don't think so. We have one more to go. Good to Jelly. Coming out, walking the steps, but kind of taken out by Kuza. Kuza clutching this one out. 1v4 at this point. Can he finally just toss one nade into that small window?
I'm liking this from Impunity. You know why? Because it's different than how they played a couple of days ago. They know they got that knock because of that Molotov. They rush in. Okay, they have nothing to lose at this point, so they rush in, try to get the advantage. If only got a couple of smokes there just to pass by that yard, it'll be great. But if they don't have smokes, I would say that's a great bold move. And just look at this. Now they can reset themselves. So that's not too bad. For the Rectify is all alone on the outside, bleeding out. But again, Kuza now is being pressured to relocate himself. So just look at this. They are posing a big challenge towards EVOS VIP at Axis MPX. They look like they want to bump into the party. They are not too far away. Rectify looks like we're waiting out by Kuza. Unfortunately, now it's now down to 3 team members of Impunity.
Quite DK Kuda already knocked down around the Resurgence area. It probably will be a free kill for them if they figure that one out. Yoodo got knocked down by Axis. So many people at school. Everybody just want to hit the school now. Apparently, they love to stay as students, even though they are being locked down for schools, right? I mean, like outside of the game, but everybody just kind of miss schools, maybe.
Okay, so looks like this technically this school is empty. So maybe because of the restriction move on there. So I'm just saying, but nevertheless, okay, here we go. So looks like Impunity, they still remain their 3 team members, as you can see right now. EVOS VIP looks like they have 3 as well. So it's quite evening up the odds there. Resurgence on the other hand, they are behind, but they may have Yoodo Gang to keep them busy, so it will be still okay for these teams. All these teams, I'd say, they are still within the circle. We are now moving to the second circle, though. Jumper trying to get a high ground, and this ground, I still remember Team Secret really hang on to this ground for so long on the game the other day, but nevertheless, now just looking at Y2K, he is sandwiched between Manparang actually trying to get a different angle. So now left and right, Y2K, RSG, the rest of them, they will have a difficult time. And the circle looks like they should favor those at school. Now, looks like Manparang is prepping up the grenade here. The toss does go out on the side of Resurgence, but does not connect yet. Manparang continues on the spray. But again, Resurgence, a couple of knocks there. Y2K is the only one left standing out. Another grenade by Drax here.
Oh, almost hit it. Almost done with that. And Drax finished that one out with the but they got return with that nade. Y2K close everyone now. Really close. We've seen it. Voki did that, but apparently they cannot get out from that. A really sticky mass there. But this is the team we're talking about. The team that got themselves the first double-digit chicken dinner throughout the game.
I'm sure they would have traded notes on doing that, but it didn't execute as clean as Voki's kill. But then again, there was a good effort there. But look, talking about effort now, Impunity, now Jaeger, he is inside the compound, and that gives information to his team. Vex as well as Good Jelly. Looks like they will all need to make the siege right now. Vex and Good Jelly, you need to make the move inside here because all the rest of EVOS VIP, they are on the rooftop. But only Jaeger managed to make himself onto the higher ground. Vex and Good Jelly is still on the outside here. Doesn't seem to have any grenades on their side, but wow, okay, looks like shot after shot on the side of EVOS VIP. Looks like actually Fredo, Yoodo Gang, they're actually helping them from afar to a certain extent. So now looks like Yoodo Gang is gonna third party in.
Oh, third party or not, but this is not doing great for VIP right now. Hopefully it won't be the same for the official match later on because we do know they are not that safe when it comes to standings. Last Survivor are kind of comfortable, but it was a nice game for them as well. Yoodo Gang still managed to get one on VIP there. There's also Impunity stuck in between. Impunity still trying to push themselves up. Still Hearts coming up from behind. The rest of Yoodo Gang are coming for the extra hands. And Uzi already. Oh my goodness me, that was fast reaction coming up from the captain of Yoodo Gang, helping out none other than another member of a jumper there. That's a clean wipe coming out from Yoodo Gang. Just EVOS VIP staying themselves in the lobby to take a break.
Now I wonder if Impunity actually did the same thing as Yoodo Gang, like just rush in again and put pressure on her. Probably they will be the one to be able to clear up, but then it already happened. Now looks like Jaeger, who's all alone, being knocked down by Manparang, and now they know that Impunity is still in the building. They will do the flush out here. We can see that Good Jelly as well as Vex. They are on the lower floor below Fredo, but not sure. It looks like does not need to go. Manparang found them out, and Vex will be taken out by Manparang. Only one left. Good Jelly behind the smoke. You can touch this down here, but can he connect the shots? Nope. And looks like number 8 will be Impunity.
Impunity kind of consistent when it comes to top 10, even the Scrim games here. Drax already changed to his sniper. Ideal will be the next target for this crosshair here. And Ideal will be running away for now. Vanity is just on the second or the third floor, not on the rooftop, but still covers a little bit on the side of ID, giving him extra support from the back. We have Lorenzo a little bit to the right side, still inside school, really heated place right now. Yoodo Gang all for how do they want to approach this with high ground taken out by Still Hot. At the same time, we have another team going on around the map, which is across them, if I'm not mistaken. We can hear the pre-fires as they take the one down for Bapak. Jenny just now.
And now Steel Hearts looks like they will try to take that long range shots, but it's not going to be easy. because just look at this. You don't have a long range scope on the side of Idol though, but well, they will just need to hang on to it for now. But Bapak looks like they have team NoRecoil to deal with. Jenny is knocked out. Sinbi is on the other side trying to get good vision on the side of Bapak. FB Unbeatable on the other hand. Will you come and butt in? I do see Akido playing, so he's continuing his play with FV Unbeatable. Okay, and now moving over to Yoodo Gang, they now know that Steel Hearts is on the other side, but they are all still within the circle, so it's still 5 for both teams. But I can't say the same for Bapak because the circle is just at the edge of these two teams.
Quite true, Bapak are not favored at all. Pachinki will be at the outskirts. FV managed to get one of the Bapak. The last one, Tricks tried to clutch it, but it's not enough. He needs the one behind him coming up, Jenny. I think there's only 2 of them. Kido already been knocked out by Jenny with this really small circle of space up on the roof there. It's not even a window to start with. He managed to clutch it one out.
Okay, and now looks like Team NoRecoil. They still have Bapak to deal with though in this compound. So, okay, they will just need to hang on, but they can't hang on for long because the circle definitely won't favor these two teams once it closes. And now, oh, check this out. The circle is towards the side of ruins. So whoever was in school as well need to do that migration. Yoodo Gang making it early into the circle. Will they go straight into the middle or will they gatekeep on the outside? Now, Steel Hearts, they are still on the outside though. They're probably waiting for Yoodo Gang to make that move first, but Drax is not making it easy for them. This is a strategy that they deploy. Send one person to just make sure that the team is being pinned down out there, keep them pressure out in the blue zone, and then move himself. He does have a buggy, which is the fastest, one of the faster vehicles in this map, so he'll be okay. And now Drax making his move, just ensuring that pressure onto Steel Hearts. Now Steel Hearts will need to make that decision. Is it still okay to move, or is Drax overlooking them?
And Drax, the rest of the team and Yoodo Gang are kind of fanned out, segregated. Drax probably the one that kind of a little bit far from the others. Just scouting for the team, passing information there. I do see one team down there. I think it's Bapak still. 2 of them. That the only one remaining. He got himself in this train. Will park himself here. Just on the outskirts of Pachinki, but look at that circle already migrate now. It comes down to fourth phase here of the great migration. Dingoz is down, taken out by Jenny. Only duo for the side of Bapak. But Drax looking at the wrong way. Taking advantage. He whiffed a bit. Drax didn't land all the shots in. If not, he already taken down Trixinity, the captain of Bapak just now. Yoodo taken down. Team NoRecoil, Simbi knocked. And Basil with against that Nate going Trick side. Things are not doing good for Bapak for the time being.
Not at all, because the Dingoz is in front of them, but I'm just surprised that actually Drax actually stopped by Pachinki when Drax did not follow his team into the side of ruins. But look at this, Jenny taking advantage of not trying to find Trixnity, but looks like Drax will get the kill still onto Trixnity. So there you go. Drax is still around though, far away from his teammates, and now trying to find out where the Dingoz are. But then again, oh, looks like now Drax is in trouble. Oh, down to that 5% of health, managed to get himself into the drain, and now he can reset himself. The blue zone will not favor any of these teams. The Dingoz will be precious, but Mesa wants that kill because he knows that Drax is there. Drax now with the vehicle will try to make a vroom away from it, and will he be able to do that with the open top vehicle? It's not going to be good for him, but looks like he's able to skid away from Mesa.
And now going into with the rest of the team. Finally Drax will join in as well, but the abandoned church on top of this hill, team NoRecoil, like you said before, already waiting there. Gatekeep everybody who's trying to come in. Dingoz will be charged with 2 teams now, less than that, because Yoodo and team NoRecoil both are looking down on Dingoz here. Manparan tried to toss the net, cancel that last minute because the moment he heard the pre-fire is coming out, if I'm not mistaken, it was Team Somnus just now. He canceled it straight away, thinking that the presence of Yoodo Gang already known to the place of the other side. Dingoz got themselves in the nick of time to get their covers on, but Yoodo Gang were forced to take the fight against Sin B and Insomnus of Team NoRecoil at the same time.
Steel Hearts now looks like they are on to the Dingoz here. I can see on the kill feed they're doing pretty well, but this focus on the one from the screen right now. Yoodo Gang is also team NoRecoil. Looks like they're in a small advantage. Insomnia's now being knocked down here by the side of Yoodo Gang. Now Simbi try to get the revenge onto Drax. Drax is now taken down to the lobby, but then again, revenge over revenge. Jumper managed to get a kill on Simbi. And now Jumper resets himself with the first aid kit. They still have others to deal with on the other side. The Dingoz, they are not too far away. If they know that fight just happened, they could third party it, but the blue zone will not favor whoever who's on this abandoned church. Yoodo Gang will need to relocate themselves.
Can they manage to get into the circle rounds? I think they do have that gatekeep advantage now. Apparently, Dingoz just not that far off from that circle as well, but that's a big crash coming up from Dingoz side. It's there, they're gonna be okay. Mini 14 on still hearts, Ideal and Lorenzo still on the go. Dingoz on the other hand will be taking up a second round of Yoodo Gang versus Dingoz.
And now getting into the circle looks like it is okay still, but then again it's only oh, that shot from Jumper. Oh my goodness, managed to knock out Knock there, and now looks like Dingoz is falling apart. Gigi trying to get away, leaving his teammate behind. There's nothing much he can do. Can't go for the revive because Jumper is closing in on side Dingoz. They want those kill points. We are now down to top 3 teams, and this is only the 5th circle, so everything's moving really fast in the scrim match right now. Gigi relocating himself, but then again, Still Hearts is just in front of him now. Still Hearts, now they know that Gigi is there. The shots do go out there from Lorenzo. Does not connect enough yet, but they will continue to pursue Gigi. Oh, that explosion! And Lorenzo managed to take out Gigi and the Dingoz. Oh my goodness, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's how they earn their chicken dinner. And Still Hearts managed to get the rubber chicken for today. This is at least a good start for them.
I guess everybody just want to stay away from the rubber chicken as possible as they can, because currently you guys know the curse coming up around all the players. Everybody denied themselves from taking the rubber chicken.
Yeah, because Yoodo Gang was like, they still had 3 team members and they're pretty healthy, so they must have suicided somehow. They suicided off screen, and that's why the game ended just like that.
And that's the fun fact about Scrim games. It's almost the same thing yesterday. Net did the same thing when they explode themselves and even throw the nades within themselves, making sure they did survive till the end. And it's just, you take the rubber chicken. No, I don't want it. So you take. I'm gonna die first. You know, that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's
all
like that.
It's like playing
They're
hot
tossing it
potatoes.
around.
Yeah, they're tossing it like hot potatoes. I don't want the rubber chicken. I just want the real chicken. You know.
Yeah, and thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for leaving your comments in the comment section. I had a peek at it during the game as well, and well, a lot of you do notice that my Hawaiian shirt today. It's because the weather is as hot as just as we are at by the beach, so that's why I'm feeling like, you know, since we
Hot
can't really
like
go
you?
out, right? Like, yeah, hot like me, na na na.
Okay, today, Cloud the Daddy singing songs for you guys as well. Hope you guys had a great time watching the Scrim games, but we do gonna jump into the official one later on. It's down to final 2 days of the PMPL, PUBG Mobile Professional League, Malaysia and Singapore. Do leave your comments down below and do share the stream if you enjoy it. And before that, drop predictions. B gonna play the last game today. Group B have no more days left except for tomorrow A versus C. So it means that A got their advantage for the last game to see if they can rack up their points, but C, Group C, today is their debut for the second session of the round robin again. Yeah, but he muted his mic again. He forgot about that. But never mind
I'm
that.
so sorry. It's
There
my
you
cat
go.
sleeping on my keyboard. So that there you go. Yeah. so let's see here. The only team in between Group B and C that have not gotten themselves a chicken dinner is H2O. Even Steel Hearts got themselves chicken dinner, the real one I'm talking about. In case you guys missed that game, they got that actual chicken dinner in Miramar. So it's H2O between these two groups right now, and it is also the last league game that they'll be playing as well. So hopefully they can go home with at least a chicken dinner today. You got 6 games to do the business, and we're still waiting for that chicken dinner. So you guys, you guys can do it. So I just want to share a little bit of fun fact as a fun, not really a fun fact by now, but then again, in terms of the trend of the type of teams that have been gotten at chicken dinner, we did see that they the first 2 days, I say it's the week of the underdogs. Then the bigger teams start to rise to the occasion, mixture a little bit with some of the underdogs. Probably out of 6 games, like 4 games are the bigger teams and 2 teams are the underdog teams. So how will it be today? Will it still be the mixture as well, or will it be a full big team, or will it be a full underdog team? We will be looking at this today.
I think it's more of a mixture. We can see the wave going up and down if you see the graph there, because like he said, first mixture and then go down into the pro teams, go up, and then there you go, the underdogs going up, and then suddenly the pros going down. The veterans going down, and then suddenly they are up again within this week. But then I think it's more of a mixture of both, because Last Survivor is showing a lot of fangs and a lot of guts. A couple of last few days they have left. But on the other hand, EVOS VIP, can they still secure their stand on the top 16? We're gonna have to wait and see by end of today. They will still be playing tomorrow, no worries about that. Can still rack up the point. Yeah, some teams, like you said, be gonna play their last day. So we're gonna have to wait and see, can they keep up for their last day, because we're gonna throw it into the break. Don't any of the more actions coming up to you live later on for our first official match of PMPL.
Kings winning this fight tonight with our name lit up in lights. We are the new kings. This is our time to shine. Set it off like dynamite.
Halo, saya Naoki dari tim Geek Fam.
Hello, nama saya Parang daripada tim Yoodo Gang.
Saya Bosskurr daripada Bigetron.
大家好，我是 Team NoRecoil 的 Stone IK。
Hello, I'm Kuza from VIP Squad.
Saya Han X daripada tim Bosskurr.
Ya, saya Amy Muhammad.
Hi guys, I'm Chichu Gaming.
Hello guys, saya Secret Go.
Hi, saya J Hunter.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the PMPL. My name's Contra, and I am the caster as well as the operations manager for Resurgence. So as you all know that there is a virus spreading around, which is the COVID-19. So here are some tips to stay safe during this critical moment.
So langkah yang pertama, korang kena basuh tangan selama 20 saat menggunakan air dan sabun.
Langkah kedua adalah menggunakan hand sanitizer bila anda tidak dapat membasuh tangan.
若没能洗手，可以使用含有酒精成分的消毒剂来洗手。
Nombor 3, elakkan memegang mata, hidung dan mulut korang ketika tangan korang kotor.
Jika batuk dan bersin, tutup mulut dan hidung menggunakan tisu.
Pakai mask jika anda pergi keluar ataupun anda pergi ke tempat yang ramai orang. Jika anda tidak pakai, sememangnya sangat-sangat berbahaya.
Avoid crowded areas and taking public transportation.
Okay, tips dia adalah korang kena minum air, kerap minum air dan makan vitamin dan bersenam setiap hari untuk menguatkan stamina badan.
Jikalau anda pada batuk ataupun bersin, jangan lupa untuk tutup bahagian hidung dan mulut anda supaya orang lain tidak mendapatkan virus tersebut.
Jika anda mengalami demam atau apa-apa kesakitan atau apa-apa jenis kelemahan, pastikan anda berjumpa dengan doktor dengan segera ataupun pakar perubatan. Bermula dengan saya dan juga korang, kita perlu bekerjasama untuk mengelakkan dan menghapuskan virus corona ini ataupun dikenali sebagai COVID-19.
Redo ni dia orang macam happy dan selalu juga buat kelakar, kadang-kadang hambar.
Okay, kita orang daripada tim Yoodo Gang. So, saya adalah Parang.
Saya Fredo.
Dan saya Drax. Saya apa?
Yoodo Gang.
Yoodo Gang.
Yoodo Gang.
Saya rasa tak sabar nak main.
Kenapa?
Sebab saya suka main tournament.
So, tiap hari kita orang punya schedule. seminggu 5 hari. Sabtu Ahad cuti lah. So kita orang sehari tu dalam 5 jam tiap-tiap hari. Daripada pukul 8 sampai pukul 3 pagi. Lebih kurang macam tu lah.
3 pagi. Habis Traitor cukup tidur lah.
Cukup. Dia memang semua boleh kata semua macam burung hantu lah. Malam baru bangun.
Happy lah sebab dan lagi satu excited sebab nak main liga dengan lawan antara tim Malaysia je. So kita dapat tengok lah siapa the best.
Okay.
Wah, koyong saya. Tak, dapat tengok siapa the best kat Malaysia.
Betul lah, betul.
Okay.
Yoodo gang.
So PMPL ni sebenarnya bukan Malaysia je, Singapura pun ada.
Oh ya,
Kita main dengan Singapura.
nampak sangat tak memacu. Pak Singapura.
Boys.
Mostly kenal dengan tim-tim Malaysia je lah, tapi kita orang excited lah untuk main PMPL sebab dia adalah liga.
Ya, sebab dia liga di dalam Malaysia. So makanan senang dicari.
Betul.
Mantap.
Nak pandang rendah kat orang pun tak boleh, tapi
Anything
kita
can happen.
kita orang bersedia lah untuk apa-apa halangan. Mungkin rival kita orang sekarang mungkin Team Secret lah. Sebab diorang pun tukar roster dan kita orang pun tukar roster, mungkin antara tim lama untuk PMCO dulu. So mungkin sebab tu lah kita orang rasa tercabar. Fredo lah.
Lain?
Saya penjilat Fredo.
Saya dah bayar dia saya.
Berapa you bayar kat dia?
Tak boleh beritahu, secret.
Oh, secret.
Dalam secret kan?
Aku spy tim itu.
Okay.
Saya rasa Dingoz MS tu. Sebab mereka punya Scrim pun selalu juga perform. Dah tiap kali training, tapi tak tahu lagi lah kalau diorang dalam liga macam mana. Sebab selalu diorang main hari-hari sekali, 1 hari atau 2 hari tournament, tapi liga tak pernah tengok lagi macam mana diorang punya. So anything can happen lah.
Macam bootcamp biasa. Bincang strategi apa semua. And then
Terlantak lah. Tidak dalam pemandi.
sensor
Sensor kan.
mandi tu. Setakat ni belum mandi lagi, belum mandi laut lagi, belum mandi apa semua lagi. So refreshing lah, basically refreshing daripada dunia game.
Saya rasa gameplay kita orang dah berubah sikit. Mungkin dari segi agresif, daripada playstyle, positioning, semua memang dah berubah. Tak macam dulu yang Yoodo yang sebelum ni. Mungkin apa nak cakap?
Yoodo gang.
Yoodo gang.
It's only one. And
The one and only. Yoodo gang.
Baik.
Kalau tak nak pecah kepala korang, jangan jumpa kita orang. Yoodo gang. Okay, one more time. Kalau tak nak pecah kepala, pecah gelas. Buat bekas selenge dulu.
Mesej terminat. Terima kasih ke? Okay, terima kasih kepada fan-fan Yoodo gang ataupun fan Fredo. Thank you sebab support kita orang dan support kita orang kat PMPL. Yoodo gang.
Jangan lupa jilat.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Hello guys, so nama saya Maparang. Saya daripada tim Yoodo gang. So korang nak tengok tak tempat lepak tim Yoodo gang? Jom kita tengok. Halo. So jom kita start daripada bilik coach. Okay, ni adalah bilik coach, iaitu coach baru kita orang. So dia dapat 2 katil lah. Saya tak tahu kenapa ada 2 katil. Mungkin sebab badan dia besar kot. So dia dapat 2 katil. Okay. So kita tengok bilik Drax dengan bilik Man Parang. So ni adalah Drax. Dan ni tempat saya. So Drax macam biasa lah. Tiap-tiap hari tengok phone. Saya tak tahulah dia buat apa. Jangan tengok video bukan-bukan. Alright, jom kita tengok bilik Fredo. Okay guys. So ni adalah bilik Fredo dengan jumper. So diorang tidur kat sini. Bilik ni selalunya dihaskan untuk orang honeymoon. Tapi tak tahulah kenapa diorang dapat katil macam ni. Okay, ni bilik air diorang. Ada jacuzzi semua. Right, quite nice lah. So jom kita tengok tempat kita orang training pula. So ni tempat kita orang training selalu. So ada banyak sofa, senang nak untuk training. Kau buat apa doh?
Aduh, kan ayah landu kacau sini.
Okay, ni adalah coach kita orang, iaitu Hagus. Dia daripada PUBG PC, so dia datang untuk PUBG Mobile coach untuk kita orang. Right? Okay, ni adalah tempat selalu Fredo lepak. Okay, Fredo. Nah.
Apa ni man? Bagilah star man. Bagi star.
Ini je mampu. Ini. Okay. Okay, ni adalah tempat lepak untuk macam beranda lah, untuk nampak luar, untuk player kelima kita orang. Ni tempat player kelima kita orang tidur. So, nampak tak player kelima kita orang? Kalau tak nampak, korang memang tak panjang umur lah kot. Alright, okay, sampai situ je home tour kita orang. Okay, terima kasih sebab support kita orang. Terima kasih sebab support Yoodo Gang. Terima kasih guys. Bye-bye guys.
Position lah.
Nak minta tempat kan?
Dia pun lagi.
Aku tak dapat main tau.
Kau bukan tak apa main. Kau macam kau sebelum anak kau dilahirkan, kau mesti nak kau pergi global kau dah. Go. Sebab bapak terikut dengan team sebelum ni. Come on lah man.
Boleh. Come on. Aku menjerit ni.
Tolong Aman.
Keluarkan mic aku sikit. Aku menjerit.
Bapak jangan.
Kau rasa?
Gerak.
Dia lari.
Mak kuning tadi.
Ya, ada kereta tu kat aku. Ada kereta.
Aku hit dah. Ni berhenti weh. Ni berhenti. Ni berhenti weh. Depan aku ni.
Ya. Aku push.
Tak apa jangan push. Aku tak tahu dia kat mana. Belakang kereta kot. Bom loh kalau gini.
Den.
Wah, ada supply tu. Jadi kau buat. Boleh main?
Tahu. Okay, jadi juga.
Aku pun satu semua. Diorang ada lereng ni. Lereng depan ni.
Diorang rumah lah. Kau tengok belakang juga kan?
Aku yang lereng. No.
Tengok kiri kita orang jap.
Ya, pilih.
Sini lah.
Ya.
Muka kita orang boleh tak?
Tak ada.
Ya, saya mati. Aku pergi depan, aku pergi ambil tempat dia.
Ya, pergi. Aku ambil depan kau, Pak. Pergi.
Careful lah kiri, Den. Jerit.
Ya.
Takut teammate kat tengah.
Kita tutup. Nice. Kat batu lah.
Nak satu.
Kanan aku gerak.
Nok.
Nice. Sanhok mana?
Dah siap. Dua orang lagi. Dua lagi. Aku depan. Dekat adas putih tu ada lagi.
Lari. Batu kiri.
Lankan. Ni pokok.
Kiri.
Mana?
Pokok.
Nice.
Baik guys.
Baik.
Selalu jumpa banyak tim sebenarnya, tapi mostly tim Unbeatable dengan tim Secret. So kalau Unbeatable tu, kalau awal-awal circle, kita orang takkan ambil fight, kita orang akan main save lah. Tapi bila orang nak fight, kita terpaksa fight lah. Tak tahu lah, itu ikut macam mana dia ikut. Kalau dia nak fight, kita fight lah. Kalau kita menang, itu rezeki lah. Itu rezeki. Tapi kalau buat team secret ni, kita orang akan tengok situation. Tapi kebanyakan kita orang akan lari pada team secret sebab kita tahu kan firepower diorang macam mana. Tapi sekarang ni kita orang cuba ubah gameplay kita orang. Sebab kita nak tambahkan kill sebanyak, tambah banyak kill point. So kita orang akan ikut situation lah, mostly ikut situation.
Untuk minggu ketiga kita orang aim tim Singapura, ke semua tim Singapura. So kita orang akan cari sebab diorang ni jenis nak langgar semua tim Malaysia. Diorang nak barbar, kita bagi lah. Lepas tu kita tengok apa yang tusun dulu.
Kami rasa kami dalam top team juga. Sebab pengalaman kami banyak juga daripada DivinityEsport, daripada ACG, tournament kecil. Kami join dalam Malaysia ni. Kami join sebab nak cari experience yang banyak untuk tournament macam ni, macam PPL. Dalam PPL pun kita boleh cari experience juga dengan tim-tim kuat lain. Perasaan tu rasa teruja lah lawan dengan tim PMCO, tim global kan. Kami harap kami dapat bagi saingan yang kuat lah kepada diorang.
Kau sir.
Kau.
Hebat.
Pertama ni chicken dinner kita orang tak lupakan tu 2 kali chicken satu hari. Pertamanya di map Miramar. Miramar tu kita orang masuk circle awal tengah, kita hold, kita tembak yang mana yang masuk circle. Time tu kita orang dapat kill banyak juga gitu. So kita orang fight last circle tu kita orang sebaik lah. Circle tu kita dapat chicken ni. Di map Sanhok pula kita orang circle tu jauh juga kita rotate kan. Jauh nasib baik lah tak ada orang rotate kat tempat kita orang tu. Tapi kita orang nak masuk circle tu, luar circle tu dah ramai orang. Kita ambil kesempatan untuk dapatkan kill, kita habiskan dia orang. Lepas tu kita
berani
berani untuk lawan.
Tu tak fikir pasal chicken lah, kita orang just fikir pasal kill point. Tahun ni orang kata siapa yang dapat circle dia menang lah. So tak expect circle tu ada dekat kita orang. Selain kita orang tu ke grand final, kita orang perlu prepare dari segi mental, communication, teamwork, dan banyakkan lagi ulang kaji pasal pihak-pihak lawan punya strategi dan cara nak masuk circle dan bila masa kita orang nak ambil fight. Dan juga tu lah, harap-harap kita orang dapat konsisten lagi dalam grand final. Okay, dalam PUBG ni ada 3 paling penting basic yang korang kena ada: teamwork, communication dan juga mental dalam satu team. Dan perbanyakkan lagi lah tengok gameplay orang dekat Facebook Live seperti Mamparang, Fredo, Jumper,
top
player, yang top streamer, ada top player yang orang kata yang pernah pergi PMCO. perbanyakkan lagi tengok cara diorang main, gameplay diorang. So dari situ kita kena belajar daripada diorang untuk nak mantapkan lagi gameplay kita.
Harapan kita orang ni untuk PMPL, kita orang harap kita orang konsisten dan lebih boleh kejar point lah yang dekat top 8 ke atas. Dan kita lepas PMPL, harapan kita orang akan lebih banyak lagi nak belajar gameplay orang lain. So kita harap kita boleh pergi ke global lah. Global.
Okay guys, dan minggu ketiga kami daripada tim Tara Proyecto X, jangan lupa support kita orang di PMPL MYSG 2020. Harap kita orang dapat masuk grand final. See you guys there.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to PUBG Mobile Professional League MY Malaysia and SG Singapore 2020 is brought to you by Tencent Games, Project Corporation, as well as Lightspeed and Quantum Studios. And you guys are watching it live on Facebook Gaming. I'm Chichu, and that is Sir Cloud. You're not doing this with me. Okay, there you go. So yeah, we're going into jumping and going join. Okay,
Joining. Okay, there you go.
We are going to hop on to. There you go. We always like there you go all the way. Why though?
Because like there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the first official match finally. And this is the final 2 days we're talking about. So B versus C today. B will play their last game or last day by end of today as well. Question is, we talk about this group B. There are a couple of teams that should be extra careful when it comes to their placement today. For example, even EVOS VIP will kind of need a shaky place. What's more important? We're talking about Tonewall Esports, Team Bosskurr, and also do you think Syndicate can make it though?
Okay, so yes, my prediction is that yes, still can make it, but of course it depends all on their performance. But they still can make it, but they also need to depend on what happens with those who are also eyeing that spot. So that's why it will somewhat get a sense that if this is the day of I'd say the day of the big teams, that means the points will go more towards the top side of the charts. But if this is the day of the underdogs, that means the points will go towards down there. Then the competition will be more fierce towards getting to the top 16. So we need to see throughout today. But just to answer your question in short, yes, they still can do it, but they need to depend on the other teams to fall off as well.
So you have to pray at the same time while spraying that assault rifle, hoping that your rivals will go down first and making sure that they're placing at the bottom 15.
Yep.
At the same time, have to shoot yourself quite high up and above. Okay, speaking of, enough for the bottom 16 for the grand finals later on if they got themselves a slot. For the first couple of teams that taking the first 3 spot, we're talking about Yoodo, GANK, Net, Brotherhood, Team Secret, obviously, also Bapak, all that. I have a feeling that some teams will try to widen up the gap by tomorrow because, okay, the most you can do we have for now is still Team Secret holding it or still Yoodo, GANK?
It's Team Secret. Yeah, it's Team Secret. They have 1 point
11?
ahead. Yeah, 11. So Yoodo, GANK, I don't recall by now. They're 9 or 10. I think they're 10. I think they hit the double digit earlier. But Yoodo, GANK, of course, a lot of fans of Yoodo, GANK today because, well, I did have an eye on the comments. As usual, we keep an eye on the comment section, people. So leave your comments in. Anything interesting, we can always pop them up. So a lot of fans on the one and only Yoodo, GANK, hoping as well that their team can do well. So maybe they can surpass it today because today's the first game they're going to play in this round robin.
But you have to give the respect to them before that. They are actually the first team throughout the whole league to actually hit that double digit and chicken dinner. And Jumper on that side is really also can go up to par with you. I'm not sure how precisely his number of kills there, but I assure you it's not a small volume kind of kills. It's a triple digit as well. We have a little bit insight for Yoodo, GANK for you guys because I do know what the viewers are trying to think of in the shoes of Yoodo, GANK. How they manage to cope with so many kills at the same time having their composure and always calm all the time. And you look at Mamparang and Fredo on the same team, right? And Drexel, they are mostly the people of the most chill players throughout the whole league.
Yeah, well, they are pretty a stud-studded team. So, well, looks like we will need to hang on to Yoodo, GANK's video for a while, it seems. So, but don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Yoodo, GANK is still not going anywhere. In case you're like, well, is anything happened to my Yoodo, GANK? No. I'm so sorry. I got a little bit excited there. Yep. In case anything's happening to my Yoodo, GANK, no, don't worry. Yoodo, GANK is not going anywhere. They are still in the competition today, so I'm sure they're all prepping out. And the first map today, though, will be Vikendi. The sweetest map of all. They get the chillest map for such a hot day. What a good occasion.
I'm sorry. I'm more of a Sanhok fan than a Vikendi map because Vikendi, it is a small map, but not as small as Sanhok. Sanhok is like 4x4, and Vikendi is 6x6. But then the structures around Vikendi are more easier to play for the players, and I would say it's easier to play with. There's more structures there. Basically, it's a longer game than Sanhok because of those reasons. The terrain there is kind of tricky to play as well because there's so many mountains and the cliff are quite steep. It's not a bit wavy like Sanhok or Miramar. It's really steep down like sharp 90 degrees of that kind of a height. But the thing about Vikendi is that sometimes the circle just have to end up around that cliff. Just have to be around that cliff. So can it be a final circle where we have a very vast field of snow which is very white with a couple of trees in between usually, or will it be a different one? You remember there's one time that they're playing at the frozen river?
Yep. Yeah, that frozen river by the yeah, I remember that one so well. The one where the circle is just in the middle of the bridge, and like if someone were to like stay right below the bridge, it would be like winner chicken dinner for that person, but it didn't work out. I remember the game clearly. Yeah, but Chuchu, don't you like a maze finale? There's only 2 more games for this map throughout this league, today and tomorrow, so maybe a maze finale finally.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, Come on, let's keep our hopes.
No,
up there.
that's gonna be disappointing for me. I don't like to have expectation anymore. The moment I thought, hey, the mace is in Dino Park, and it's like, oh, no, it's at the rim of the circle, and it's like, oh no, we're just gonna make you happy for a bit, and then we're gonna take it away from you. And I'm like, so no. But sometimes it's fun to see if there's a player lost in the maze. It's really fun to cast that. But we're gonna jump into Vikendi nonetheless. No more waiting time for us, and we're gonna have the feature plays. But I do want to know, do we have anybody to get the signet other than Miramar, which on you, High?
It's gonna be tough, but then again, that we still have 2 more days here to play. Bapak, they are playing though, and 6 does have a good number of kills, so it could be his game as well. But today is the last day for Bapak. If he wants to rank up that battle signet, today will be the day to do it. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, we will be jumping into our first official match today, which is in Vikendi. And here are your feature players: Jumper, Palax, Romeo, and 6 with 104 kills.
Still a lot of numbers to catch up to UI. That we remember UI was 120 plus H the last time. Yesterday itself, he got himself a whole day 20 kills in a day. Did he just break himself a new record? That we have to wait and see. For the highest I've seen is Bigetron Ryzen for Indonesian player, 145 for this PMPL. We're gonna see if he can get higher than that for UI. Here we go for the flight path coming up from the downside, a little bit skewed on the west side of the map, down up to port. Yoodo gang parked themselves right around that area, just on the outskirts of Dino Park, and they are actually in the circle. The one that actually dropped on the north will have to have a long way to go going down to the southern side.
Well, Choo Dino Park is still a possibility there, so let's hang on to that hope, ladies and gentlemen. But let's look at the drop points. EVOS VIP, they are dropping furthest away from the circle right now, but looks like early shots coming out from a couple of teams there that we can see on the smaller screen towards the left side. Looks like some early fights there by Bapak. And now look at this compound: Impunity versus Axis MPX. Axis MPX definitely need the points on the board. Impunity have nothing to lose for, so they can go back home after today with another chicken dinner. At least they can have their heads held high.
That's quite true. But Axis MPX, they are really at number. The last time we saw them is at 16, literally at 16 there for their rankings. What they have to do is maintaining. It's not about making sure you're not dying too much or you get yourself a top 10. You have to rack up the marks, because the teams that just below them, none other than, if I'm not mistaken, was Bosskurr as well, and Rose Esports Syndicates. There's also Tonewell Esport that's really close, just 10 points away from the last time we saw them, which is 2 days before. Are actually getting a lot of kills. So look at it, they have to overcome that. If they are being too passive, it won't turn out well for them. But at the same time, Rectify trying to deny their standings there for Chick. Already the huge chunk of HP being clipped down just now.
Talking about not being passive, Rectify getting the preemptive shots onto the side of Chick does connect and clip out Chick to half-life. So this is looking good for Impunity. So far, they're showing their dominance in this area, but can that continue? That will be the question. Rectify does finish off Chick, so that is a really good start there, knocking off Chick, and now Rectify does show that he is aggressive enough in this compound, and now Axis MPX will need to respect the fact that Impunity is here.
But then we had another bad start for today. Currently there are some sort of issues here, so we're gonna sort that one out again before everything else happens. We don't want to see what we have seen before, so yeah, we gotta wait and see if this is gonna sort out. But just now the flat path in the circle was kind of perfect for those actually on the southern side, but we're gonna wait if it's gonna be the same circle after this.
And that would have been a possible Dino Park maze circle that we can all celebrate, because there's only 2 more days in the league. So now we'll need to wait and see what will the new circle be. There was a little bit, it was close there, it was close. We're getting close.
It's really close actually. And I was really hoping for it to be a maze. Imagine, imagine if there's like, I can't stop myself thinking about it and imagining about that. Imagine if there's like 4 players and 4 different teams happen to walk themselves in a maze and they're like, I heard footsteps, but this is a wall here, and that's a wall, and I'm at that end. I have to find myself way out. Imagine they have lost themselves in that maze. It'd be really fun. I gotta stop thinking about it because there are also smokes. Of course, there'll be smokes. Imagine if you put yourself in the player's shoes. You're lost in the smoke and you're in the middle of a maze. You have no clue where you're going. You have no clue how many people around you. At the same time, you can hear so many footsteps just there.
And I add on to that evilness as well. Imagine if you're in the dead end in the maze and then there's a blue zone just right outside there and you're trapped. Like, oh no, this is a dead end and I can't go out. If I go out, it's the like what, by the time 8th blue zone or something like that. You're like, I might as well suicide myself, right? Like I've done living. That's it. My life just ends here.
Yeah, denying points. I think they should consider that now that we've gotten into the last few days, especially for Group B. We're gonna emphasize this again because it is the last day for Group B. Especially Group B players, if they were forced into a corner, they have no way out. The rest of the team being knocked out. It's best to just deny the points there because why? Maybe that 1 point will actually take down your standings from the top 16, and because you give the extra points to your opponents, that will push themselves in the top 16. So that's like a better option to deny the points instead of, you know when you can take the fight or not. If you feel like you cannot take it, that's the best way.
Yeah, that's true. So yes, of course, denying the points is going to be important now, and of course it also depends what position are you at. If you're at the position of like, okay, I'm at the top 8, top 5 of the overall standings, then you're pretty much okay to do whatever you want, right? But if you're like at the edge of like being able to let go of that top 16 or getting into that top 16, then you can consider to suicide yourself to deny the points. And also it's also the strategy of sometimes like, okay, it's not only about gathering points for yourself but denying points for others. So what I mean by denying points for others is that maybe you want to consider, if you're like one of those teams who need other teams to fail to get into the top 16, you can consider to drop into those zones and challenge them straight on, so that if you manage to get the wipeout on them early on, you deny them the entire game totally and get yourself a chance to move up the charts. That can be a strategy to consider too.
And I just said that now, but yeah, no. Okay, that's my point entirely. And back to about standings, I have to emphasize one more thing. Can we get one team to actually hit that 4 digits for number 1 there? Because we've seen the last one was 800 plus ish. That was Bapak 2 days ago, and we saw how Team Secret racked up the points with 100 over points yesterday. If we add the overall, chances are they might actually get themselves 1000 over, because last time Team Secret was 809. I don't know about tomorrow, but we do know yesterday they got themselves 100 over. That's 900 plus ish already.
Yeah, so I think Team Secret is definitely realistic if they want to get that over 1000 points in total, but also depends on what they do, of course, in the last day, whether they're going to take it again. Okay, now we have gotten ourselves like 3 chicken dinners in a day, we've got the double digits, so we've got, okay, so next is like, do the fans want us to get like 4 digits? Oh my god, it's like okay, we it's like non-stop for them of expectations. Like, okay, we want the next one, we want the next one, we want the next one. It's like that. Okay, and I think it's like, okay, we need to give room for these teams to be like, okay, can we just take a chill pill, because we need that chill pill as well to also fix our strategy and all that. Also, it also goes out same to like Yoodo Gang and also Bapak, the top 5 teams at least. Like I'm pretty sure to a certain extent they'll be like, okay, yes, it's nice icing on the cake to kind of like get those unofficial badges of bragging rights, but then again they also need someone to like, okay, because it's only like these 2 more days, at least let us do our thing and try to fix and focus on the grand finals. Let's not give them too much pressure, right?
I'm not giving any. I club that. The Hawaiian guy did.
The Hawaiian guy now. Now should I do the hula
Who would
hula?
that be?
Like,
Hula
like
hula?
how's
You
the
can do the
hula?
hula dance.
Like, how's the hula dance again? Oh, is that the hula dance? Thank you, Choo Choo. You did the hula dance first. That's like, that's the earthquake dance. No. What?
Is that even a dance to start with?
What?
Okay, good luck sleeping tonight, guys. I do hope you guys getting a good night's sleep instead of nightmares of cloud with that.
Hula dance. Oh, it should be like gracefully, like that. Like you have to move the hip, but unfortunately I can't show my hip, so yeah, there you go.
It's like so stiff. It's like this is so graceful.
Isn't it graceful? Like, okay, that's my standard of graceful. Now you know. Now you know.
That's a
Me
very
and
high
dancing are
standard
best
we have
friends.
to meet with, guys. Good luck for those that actually try to hit it on. He's still single, by the way. You can ask if about his details on his page. Do follow Sir Cloud's media social on Instagram or whatever, Facebook. He like to do post mortem or post statistic analytical on PMPL. You guys can check his page out, which he did a long one yesterday.
Well, yeah. Yesterday was unexpectedly long, but nevertheless, I don't think we'll go to those topics here right now. Of course, you want to check them out. It's of course the pre-recorded show is in there, but of course, do follow Choo Choo Gaming as well. You can see her doing her live makeup.
I just have to mention it just now. I was doing that like a few minutes before we are live. But yep, we always on time for our call time. That's why important. I make sure that I already there at call time. Because you know when we were offline tournament, there are some makeup artists. We kind of miss Jane, right?
Oh yeah, shout out to our makeup artists as well. JJ.
And the nannies and the caretakers for us too. They have been really nice to us. We kind of miss them a lot. There's the difference between offline and online. You get to meet more people in offline. That's the beauty of it. You get to see the players personally, get to ask them questions, get to ask them what's wrong. Sometimes I just listen to them like a mom. They say they're hungry. I say, okay, what do you want me to do? I try to fix it.
Like the caterers, that side. Like, help yourself.
Yeah, I'm the mom usually. That like, okay, I'm gonna listen to your problems. What's the problem now? Okay, what's that? Who's next? Yeah, and who's next in line, stuff like that. That's how we bond for the players and the casters. Even the production crew, they have pulled a tremendous amount of effort when it comes to online and off. Both of them, they have been making sure that they are on top in terms of quality. Thank you for still having us, and thank you for resuming PUBG Mobile Professional League 2020. Without them, there's no way we're looking at the games right now.
And of course, without you all out there, viewers, because of you all, that's why this tournament is happening. Without viewership, without people out there supporting the team, supporting the show,
We don't
this
even
won't
have the
happen,
tournament.
right?
Yeah,
This won't even happen.
None of us will exist.
There you go. So the numbers out there, thank you so much. Numbers, I'm not sure which side is the live numbers, but the numbers out there is actually the important one that actually make. Okay, I'm not sure which side though, but yeah, there you go. You know what I mean, right? So the numbers out there, thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Thank you so much. Yeah.
It's so hard to know our left and right when it comes to online.
I know, right? I can't tell, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. The red one out there with the ever-changing number.
Yeah, but before that, we have to thank you, our DAS host and also our MC Hound. You have been really great when it comes to the stage, but sadly we kind of miss you as well. And thank you. There's also for the BM feature and also Emmy Mama. We are missing you quite some time. So do shout out for all the guys that we've been missing here in PMPL. And for those who are actually right now, have fun with the game. We are down to only 2 more days left. Tomorrow will be the final day.
Yeah, then we'll be up to the grand finals, which of course everyone's anxious to know, like, okay, will the grand finals be an offline event, online event, or what sort of event will it be? Okay, we will know later, of course. It all depends as well, depending on how the COVID-19 situation is going on. But of course, every one of us should do our part in this COVID-19 scenario. Don't forget to always sanitize your hands after every game, just like how Choo Choo does. She does it that often, okay? After every game, she sanitizes her hands. And of course, keep your social distance with each other. Do, most importantly, stay at home. And of course, accompany us as well at home when
We
our
need
company is
love.
good enough for you.
We need love and attention too.
Yeah, we do. There
You
you
see how
go.
lonely we are? We only have our cats.
You know, right? And even my cat is sleeping now.
Yeah, but
Just
I do
because I
feel
know them.
sorry. I do feel sorry for those actually being locked down, which they are not even their own, in their own hometown. Like for example, some of you guys are actually students, and you have to still go to online classes, and still being far apart from your parents. Maybe even some of your parents got infected by COVID-19, like mine also suspected. We all pray for you guys, and I do understand how it feels. But before that, put all your stress aside, put all your study on hold for a moment, because enjoy yourself a little bit. Just spoil yourself a little bit with the last couple of days of PMPL, which is going to start very soon for our first official match. We just got a queue. Here we go. Vikendi all over again.
And of course, a game, but this time a different kind of, opposite kind of flight path, I'd say. A little bit to the side of Cosmodrome, down to the side of Milna, and now the teams will come out here. Will they switch their drop points? But normally, how we've seen trends is that teams don't really switch up their drop points, although we have a remake and they know, we're going to see like the same team here. But normally, how we have seen is that teams will just repeat and do whatever they have planned. Like they will still stick to the plan and just look at this. This flight path is going to be interesting because it just cuts in the middle across the map. So guessing the circle. Oh
my god.
Oh yeah. There you go. Noble Meso, final circle. Maybe. Come on, give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
This is beyond horrifying because it's more water than land at this point. 60% of water. 40% of land on land, and it's obviously going to be Double Maester. It must be Double Maester at the last final circle there. So everybody will rush themselves. Avi and Axis, yep, they are right smack in the middle, but can they hold on to their grounds there?
Can they or not? Oh, but check this out. Looks like Resurgence as well as ESG. They're the same compound. Voki managed to get a first blood for his team. And now without any rest, he may want to make a siege there. Ibro been knocked down, sent back to the lobby. Unfortunately, 3 versus 1. Voki goes in. Voki gets a knockdown right now. Small one from the far range spray. Managed to knock down Super alive. But then again, Bravo finishes off Voki. Now Small Boy without any vest tries to go for the siege there. Tries to get the revenge on because Y2K is nowhere to be seen. Now Y2K is really far away, but Small Boy is just behind his container. Bravo has time to actually bring up a little bit. Small Boy is in trouble, being knocked down right now without any vest. Sent back to the lobby, and RSG just falling apart. Y2K being the sole survivor for his team.
Abby is a tough spot to play with two teams trying to get their hands on the loot, which obviously Y2K and the rest of Resurgence are quite late getting themselves into there. Luckily enough, ESG still managed to squeeze in the last minute. You can see how they are trying to snatch that place out of each other's hand, and Y2K will have to play very quietly and safely because we do know, they kind of almost confirmed at the top 16 there. But there are teams that are going aggressive. We're talking about Tonghua Esports yesterday's performance. They're not playing today. Same goes for Team Secret for those actually asking. And yep, I'm going to answer some of questions here. There are teams that are playing as 3 people already consented by the higher ups. Don't worry, as long as they still have 3 people left, they still can play unless they have themselves a sub. But for the rest of a team that not in the circle, a long way to go. But we're still talking about the first phase of the game, so it's okay for them to take a little bit of their health and tanking in the blue. Unless it's third circle onward or even the fourth, it won't be as forgiving.
This kind of circle, I don't expect much gatekeeping at the bridges. So I think everyone, even if they're at the edge of the bridge, of any of those bridges, they will want to move into the circle quickly because there's just so little land here, about 50% of land. So it's as good as a military base really in Erangel map. So getting to the circle as early as possible is great. Axis MPX is in prime position so far. Now they just need to pray to the circle god. Will it favor them or not? FB Unbeatable at the same time is in the circle. Last survivor had 2 team members in, and still Hearts as well. The same. The rest of them will need to make their way in the circle. Bosskurr, not too far away, but team NoRecoil. So far, it's the furthest one. May bump into a couple of other teams there on the way, but I think that if the teams do think the same, that getting in the circle early is good, team NoRecoil may have a good passageway as well.
And the thing about this game is everybody turned into very religious. Yeah, keep on spray and play and pray. Look at that. Splay, spray.
Splay and
It's so tongue twisting. Play and pray.
There you go.
Play and then wait for it. I heard a motorbike just now. We're hovering around. See, none other than, if I'm not mistaken, this is EVOS VIP here, but they got themselves quite a number of vehicles. Spray, play, pray.
Spray and play. Oh my god! Now I'm getting it wrong. Spray and pray. Spray and pray. Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness! I've been infected by the choo-choo. Oh my god! You're infecting us all.
York is infecting us all, but back to the game. Lassie Chong already emerged out of the northern side of the circle. We're looking at Bapak, who's really on the southern side. Same goes for Dingoz. These teams will probably the last one to go into the circle as soon as they can. But okay, we're gonna play a little bit of banter of inside or outside of the circle. This time is better.
Inside, just because the amount of land is little, so I'd say it's as good as getting yourself secured inside the circle.
Okay then, but thing is, I'm not sure. I have to agree for this time it's better to play inside because it depends on how much team. For me personally, to play inside or outside the circle, it depends on how many teams actually inside of a circle. But the thing is, the player have no clue how many teams inside of the circle. So it's kind of a little bit of gambling to make sure that you choose which one is better. If there's less team in the circle, it's better to play inside of circle. If most team will be outside of the circle, it's sorry, it's a reverse. Now I'm tongue twisted and brain twisted myself. But never mind, that pre-fire is already opened up for Kuza. He will be clipped a little bit. Drax already taken out on Steelheart's Yoodo on across the other side of the map there. EVOS were forced to take a fortress to defend on, especially Putra. And now we are looking over the fight between EVOS VIP and Last Above. Maybe Impunity and V will join in as well.
And now looks like Impunity is passing by. The shots do go out on their side, but they are just passing it by for now. Yoodo gang on the other hand, they have Steelhearts on their side. Manparang and Traitor, they are well just hanging on to this bike here, trying to go on the other side where Drax is joining up with Drax now, but it looks like Steelheart Yoodo is bleeding out at this point. His teammate seems to be quite far away from him, and looks like it's going to be almost impossible for them to help him out. And now Impunity, they have FV in front of them. Good Jelly popping up the grenade on the side of Kid, and now will it land nicely? Nope, will not shoot Kid, but they get the shots. Do spray out. Good Jelly managed to get a knockdown onto Kid. That is good play indeed, because the other team members of FV, they are far away. The Kid is not in a good position.
He's been barbecued. There's no helmet on Vax. That was really a smoking hot firing moment. Geek tried to get on EVOS VIP. Now we're down to 3 teams going at a war. Impunity going for FV as well. Yoodo gang still out. Yoodo will be cleaned up there. Geek managed to get one on VIP Putra. Things are not looking great at all in terms of EVOS VIP, but Rectify last tick of health, still being knocked down, shredded most of his vest. That Good Jelly will try to reposition himself. Hopefully he got his smokes on because he can revive his friend if he does. 9 is still waiting for the call to give the shots there.
9 now have eyes on the side of Vex, but again, looks like a little bit of lockdown here. Oh, Good Jelly's been spotted by 9, and now Good Jelly managed to hide himself behind, but not sure if we can save Rectify. It's going to be tough there. Oh, 9 here, taking a couple of shots there by Jaeger from the other side. Nice flanking by Jaeger, but not able to finish. Oh my goodness, whatever angle. 9 is all covered. That is a good tactical play by the side of Impunity. And now Grim looks like he will make the move for it. While on the other side of the map, we do see here EVOS VIP will fight out with Geek Fam for this compound. Both of these teams, they are still in the circle, so it's okay that they can respect each other, but how long are they going to do that? These neighbors hold a grudge. between each side.
Too many grudges, if you ask me. Just now, we're looking at FV. Got most of the teammate down. Geek fam, he just have to go into the same compound. Impunity squeeze himself from the higher ground. Maybe we'll be hovering around Geek fam and EVOS. If EVOS and Geek fam expose themselves with the pre-fights way too early, with the preemptive shots, then it will be a problem for both of this team, because why Impunity will take up into this fray as well and join in as a third party, taking the mess and just clean everybody out.
And now looks like damn rude here. He will keep an eye on the side of EVOS VIP, but no big moves so far. All teams locked down into the same compound. Heiko just outside, but is that Impunity? Will they butt in there? But looks like not. They're a little bit far from this compound, so it's still okay for these two teams. They are still locked down, but Kuza have a little bit more tactical eyesight from the rooftop. So if Geekfam makes any move, he does have the high ground that he can shoot from and possibly get those headshots easier than Geekfam can do. Now, just looking at the team stats, every team still has a representative for their side.
Oh, wait for it. Bapak managed to get down on Dingoz just now. They're rushing in all of a sudden out of nowhere. Axis and PX try to hold their ground, staying out of this wall as we speak. But already tosses his smoke because he knows there's another team on the left side here. Dingoz try to revive as soon as possible. Can they make it on time? Because we do know Bapak is one of the team that never back down and turn their backs in any fight at all. Six with a micro Uzi already charging out here, waiting, reloading, preparing themselves to take a huge wall coming up very, very soon. And Axis, will they bot in the last minute?
Oh, it's gonna be tough here though. Axis could do that. He could sit out and let Dingoz as well as Bapak fight out first, and they can do the third party in because they are across the road. So they have a little bit more gap as compared to the other teams. But it looks like Dingoz, they will press the eject button here and they will get away from the fight. Probably because they know that Axis is around. So it's not worth getting the fight. But it looks like Maisel taking a couple of shots there. Half-Life now onto the side of Maisel. And now Bapak are still hanging on to this compound. Now they need to deal with Axis on the other side. Oh, but there. Taking a couple of shots now with only a level 1 vest, and it's clipped on by half. They will still need to hang on to this location. Any move that they can make, Axis may spot them out and may take them out from afar.
And will it be enough there? At the same time, we're currently looking at Bapak try to reset themselves again. Dingo's already dead and they are retreat for the moment. They know there's too much for them to handle that one now. It was a nice great call coming out. It's not that every fight you have to take up upon, you have to know when exactly the right timing to take up the fight. And they know phase 2 is still too early. In case they are thinking realistic, they're being realistic. In case they got wiped out, it will be really tough for them to climb back up the stairs. Same goes for X's and PX. They don't want to engage way too early head on because they have been waiting there forever. We do know that they are playing more safe because they are actually at the bottom 16 of overall last for the, if you can just recall it, for the overall standings. Geek fam still going at a stalemate against EVOS VIP for the longest time we've seen.
Yeah, these two teams really aren't moving. Plus, the circle is really just going to help this stalemate, really, because all these teams, they are just locked down with each other. No one making a move at all. And if I look at this correctly, it looks like EVOS VIP, they are down by 1 man though. So numbers against Geek Fam, definitely not the right thing to do. Geek Fam, on the other hand, maybe they don't know how many is on the other side. So not making a move as well is quite smart. Geek Fam and EVOS VIP, I'd say these two teams are teams who could use a couple more points just to be really, really safe into the top 16. So that's why they are playing that really safely. And now we're coming back to Bapak, Axis, MPX. Bapak are a team that pretty much has already qualified, but Axis and MPX need those points on the board. Two different kind of mentality here that we're talking about. Who will make the first move?
We've seen never good result coming up for those actually making a first move. Sometimes they did. Most of the time they don't, because the moment they step on the wrong foot there, they are giving a lot of spaces for the opponent to take down on them. We'll look at yesterday's game, the 2 days before. Every single time they make a move first, they got taken up by surprise that they are not expecting how the formation of whatever team they're facing upon. But Dingoz, yeah, interesting hideout for them, having a tower to look out to as well. Well, we're looking at Axis slowly try to look around Baba bot from the back here. We're looking at Vicinity just around the corner too, but they kind of fan out and segregated for the time being. It won't be on time if they one of them that we do know Axis. They are playing like this. You take one out, and if we see that none of the teammates coming in very soon, they will rush in straight on. And like I said, like it or not, Double Mesa will be 100% around there. There's not much land going on for the first serve. Same goes here, still a 50-50 for land and water, but a bit more land this time. Maybe the last circle will be on top of the Mesa or the shorelines, but I don't think it will be in the sea. Please note, they cannot be possibility of that last circle to be in the sea, right?
Well, I have seen though, but not in like a tournament match, like in a casual game. I have seen a circle in the water, so I won't rule out the possibility there. So anything can really happen. But this circle is just not helping EVOS VIP as well as Geek fam. Again, they will be waiting out till the next circle, it seems. But Bapak looks like although they're winning the circle, they are making their move next. Axis and PX still hanging on to this location. They cannot take big risks at this point because there are still 15 teams left. So it's all on the other teams. But Yoodo gang looks like they are replacing Bapak in this location. Either way, it's just not looking good for Axis and PX if they want to make a move now. Yoodo gang parking their cars in that compound while Fredo and Mamparang goes out and scout. And Grim looks like he's taking a dip in the very cold water. Now, looks like Grim is still hanging on. He is the last team member for his team though, so positioning point is going to be really important for FV. Unbeatable right here. They definitely need those points. FV, one of those teams who are desperately need of points. So to lose 3 team members early on is not good for them.
Yeah, that's why he's been dipping himself in the water, because we do know he's like trying to find himself a great hideout, just making sure he actually places himself at top 10, at least top 10. Or it will be better if he can get himself at top 5. But back to Bosskurr way here, we're looking around this corner of the circle, which ESG will actually try to rush into this territory. But Pemburu got down first. He was straight in the direct visualization of Brother, straight on top of that crosshair too. Look at that. He managed to just sprayed away without missing. It was a really clear shot coming out from Bosskurr way just now. And this is the team that we're talking about. Will take anybody out of their way. They need somebody to go down in terms of them to emerge out onto the top 16.
And now looks like Bosskurr, one of the teams that really needs the points as well. ESG as well. All these couple of teams, they really need the points, but still have nothing to lose on the other side. Ideal is running around trying to find good cover here. Suprolan prepping up the smoke grenade. Well, he will need that because now they're out in the open. Bomburu is knocked down there, but again, the last tick of health looks like Suprolan will not be able to make it now. Suprolan, one of the star players for ESG. Now, together with Bravo, they will need to hang on to their positioning points. It is still 15 teams here, ladies and gentlemen, so it's not going to be easy to hang on to this, especially if you're out in the open like this. You need to have your utilities ready here, and looks like Ideal will be taken out by Saint, and possibly the XPERT Hearts have only 2 team members left.
It's never going to be easy for these players. You're right about that. ESG have to change a vehicle. It will explode very soon. They cannot rely on that Dacia anymore. Lucky they have to cross their path with Bosskurr way, who happens to just gatekeep their entrance there. Nobody is actually in the circle for those that are staying on the southern side, except for Steelheart and Last Ichon. Bapak managed to squeeze himself straight smack into the middle by that road there, taking the vehicle on the road tour. Well, Impunity is also waiting in the middle. Last survivor, Steelheart, if I'm not mistaken, just around there behind Bapak as well. XPERT and Y still doing the same, whatever footsteps that Bapak have to offer. We're looking at Last Survivor going against, if I'm not mistaken, that's Dingoz.
Yeah, there could be Dingoz there, but now moving over to Expert MY, looks like they are playing it safe as well. They still maintain 4 team members on their side, and they're gonna camp this out for now. And EVOS VIP, finally, they make a little bit of a move there. He-Hawks, they get a couple of damages there from the side of EVOS VIP. At the same time, now we look at the Dingoz here with 3 team members left. Now they're trying to find a good position to be in. Dingoz, I'd say they're in the top 8, so they're pretty comfortable now to move on to the grand finals. But then again, it's all about the pride and all about climbing as high as possible in the first page of the top 8, because it means extra moolah. There you go, Chichu.
Yeah, I missed that word, but jumping back into Axis with the micro Uzi, but then they stuck in the middle of the way. They place themselves there because we're looking at Dingoz and Bapak in between. There's also lost survivor. Axis, are they regretting their footsteps here because apparently they stuck themselves in a very tough spot. There's no way out unless you know the back will be the sea. It's freezing out there. Nobody wants to dip their toes in the sea just yet.
Well, unless you're H2O though. Just saying. But then again, last survivor, they have eyes on the side of Axis and PX on the other side. So they're gonna just keep an eye on Axis. Axis, another team that needs those points on the board. The Dingoz though, they can consider to swim and come to the other side. But then again, if they do that, they'll be spotted out by Axis and PX. So either way, it's not gonna be easy for them. If they swim to the opposite side, it's the blue zone. So well, the Dingoz not in the best position possible.
There you go. I'm so glad of this circle. It's a little bit
Lucky.
on the northern side of creatures. Thank you, Circle, for being kind to most of the players. But down on the southern side, good luck getting into that circle. You can see how crowded they are for the teams already pushed themselves in. And those who are trying to go into the same direction, we have no other direction to go through. Southern side, outer circle, good luck, have fun. Make sure you stay alive to the last minute.
Yeah, hopefully they can do it. We're still at 14 teams, 5th circle though. It's still a decent amount of teams left here at this point. Expert MY is coming in closely to these 3 teams that we saw earlier. So Dingoz now, they need to sort of decide how they want to make that move there. Should they make that move first or later? But looks like moving over to Drax, does see Ziggs behind the tree. Oh, looks like it will be a close quarters combat between Drax here and a couple of team members from Survivor. And now Drax now managed to wait a little bit there, but 10% left, and Drax have been knocked down. Fredo will continue on the revive onto Manparang. Jumper is bleeding out as well. Manparang need to quickly heal up because the blue zone is has closed in on the Jumper. Will be finished out. Manparang will be sacrificed to the blue zone. Fredo is the only one left, and now NSP will need to tank the blue zone. Not going to be easy for his team because the blue zone, that's the 5th zone. It's fairly painful.
Yeah, that's quite true. And look at how fast the take of a health is. And he needs to use his mecha as soon as possible. Need to up for his boosting as well. Once you max up that boost, that regen kind of help you a lot with whatever it takes there for him to survive. Fredo, on the other hand, got himself quite a number of utilities. He's really stocked up, ready for the last game he had, because he's the only player left for his team now. Fredo, can he clutch this one out? With so many teams, 14 teams in a very, very small circle. We're talking about almost among the smaller circle. 5th phase circle is not forgiving for the blue zone, and even in the open space of the safe circle, not safe enough, but he got himself caught down to Proman. Not a Superman today, just a normal person. ESG have taken down one of their team members there. Not doing great. ESG need that firing power mode. And Fredo still getting one more.
Wow.
Goodness me. This guy is unstoppable. But just now it was taken by another team. The kill steal away with an explosion. Still hot. Lorenzo. He needs to budge. He needs to get off this building. Look at the Blues closing in already.
Just look at the movement by Fredo. One side he was looking, and then the other moment, like, he just switches over. That quick reaction by Fredo is just amazing play. And being the only team member left for Yoodo Gang, it's a lot of pressure under him to hang on to positioning points as well as getting those kills on the board at the same time. Yeah, although they don't really need it qualify the next round, but then again, of course, yet placing themselves higher and higher will give them a lot more money in terms of the league standings. And now Axis MPX just came into the compound without a vehicle here. And now Painkillers will be popped out, but we have eyes on the side of Axis MPX, and now there are multiple angles as Six trying to get a different angle. Chick will move in, and Axis MPX is going tactical play here.
Is it tactical enough? Axis MPX Infinity Rectified taken one down on Expert, and why they are on the rampage there when it comes to killing people. They have 5 to 7 kills on the side of Expert, and why now will be denied their advancement to the last circle because Tricks taking everybody from behind. They have no clue where the shots coming up. Look in the wrong direction, and will place himself at 11th place, and Bapak just hopping away after getting that free kills.
And now free kills there. Very good indeed. Bapak are still hanging on to 3 team members though. And now looks like the airdrop is trolling everyone in the middle of the fight between a lot of teams. But taking a lot of damage immediately. Uses the first aid kit and still maintain 3 team members there. And now just look at this. Impunity is still hanging on. Now they are in top 10 though. EVOS VIP as well. They need this points. Axis MPX. These are a couple of teams that really needs the points. Axis MPX, right? EVOS VIP. Yoodo on the other side managed to knock down one team member of Bosskurr, and now looks like Kuza managed to knock down Rectify. Everyone's killing each other from multiple angles here.
And which EVOS VIP are trying to gatekeep this one. Like you said, the points really matter. Every single point matters a lot. EVOS VIP because I managed to take down Jaeger already not with that explosion just now. Kuza has been doing excellent when it comes to tapping that one out long shot there. Try to spray whatever left of impunity effects running around on his toes. And it seems like he's trying to avoid every single bullet that's showering down on him. Team NoRecoil will be close by the blue very soon with EVOS VIP in between. There's also Impunity already knocked down. Geek fan, we're looking at across that map unharmed. We're down to 8 teams only, but still going in for Bosskurr way now. This is multiple angle wars and multiple directions coming for EVOS VIP, nitpicking every single team possible in all the directions they have.
And now Kuza looks like he have angles on multiple teams and this is a good position for EVOS VIP. And now Jaeger looks like he's been pinned down though by Kuza, but in front of the old Bosskurr, we do see a Palex there, and Brother will be sacrificed to the play zone. And now Bosskurr, they are down to 1 team member. The Mozart looks like he is still in the blue zone, will be taken out by it. And yes, it's a confirmation on the kill feed that Mozart will be taken by the play zone. Now Kuza trying to find a different angle. He is slightly just at the edge of the circle though. Just need to move a little bit more. But any little movement will be found out by other teams. Now Stuart 9K have Jazz in the house. The Molotov is still burning that Jazz cannot make that move.
The last time I saw Team NoRecoil had is like 7 kills on their feet, and Sonus will try to just get the points push up more than that and want to secure themselves